Good Sunday afternoon, YouTube. Down here, if you look, a little bit of frozen water draining out of, where the water's draining out of the cliff over there. It's a little bit of it's frozen. Tree over there behind the neighbor's house. River's taking it. Imagine this one here won't be long. Right there. I noticed the river hasn't been up, but moisture in the ground, the thawing and all that, but the soil dropped down there. It's not been like that for very long, but been a few days since I've been down here. And I noticed right here, if you look right through there, this is dropping right here in front of me. You can see right here, along in here, and then look down there, and even closer, right here. It's all just falling into the river. And that tree, it's probably going to take a good excuse me, it's going to take a really good rain, a fair amount of water to come flowing down through here to move this clump of dirt, because that tree right there, she's wedged up there. Some of the branches are leaning on the cliff up there, and part of the tree is being supported by this other tree right there. So it's going to take some interesting. I was telling my dad, you could go down there, get underneath that. There's dirt. Stand down there in the dirt. You can stand up right there. I said, I'm not going down there to prove it. But because it'd be my if I were to do it, tree would probably stand back up, and I'd be buried right there. I don't know for sure. I'd actually like to think I'm telling a lie right there, but you just never know. Stranger things have happened, But anyway, I wanted to talk about that river a little bit, and then also while we're here on my little truck here, when I bought it, the fellow that I bought it from told me, he says, now not every single time, but he said what he said was if you hit the brakes too hard, meaning if you apply the brakes with too much pressure, the brakes will hang up on you. Well, so I drove it from Connorsville to Richmond. Pardon me, I'm getting over a cold. But anyways, from Connorsville to Richmond, it's about 20, maybe like 28 miles, we'll say. I drove the truck from Connersville to here. I didn't have no issues. I drove it to work and back home, blah, blah, blah. Then one day, I drove over to my dad's across town, parked the truck, visited with my dad for a while. When I left, it took me to go about a half a block distance. It took me a couple of minutes because the brakes were hanging up, and that was the first time I encountered it. I pulled over, put the truck in park. It's automatic, and I get out because you can't use your foot pull the brake pedal up. You have to get out of the truck, and then you reach down, pull up on the brake pedal, use your upper body strength, and the brakes will release. Then I got back in the truck, put it in drive, continued on my way, and I've not had a problem since. However, I've been looking to see why does it do that? And I was kind of wondering if maybe it was my the combination valve, where your proportionate valve and all that is. Like, is that the problem? Because I had a truck in the past that was a problem, but it was a totally different thing that was going on with it. And one day I was looking up here around the truck, and I don't know if you can tell, it's too dark, but on that wheel, it appears there's a slight leakage of brake fluid over there. If you look at this one, it's a little dry, quite a bit dry actually, and so I know it ain't that side, but on that side I was showing you that's dark, it's great. The wheel cylinder seems to be leaking, so it's a little too cold, although I was thinking about doing it today. Don't really have time. It's Sunday. I had church this morning, and I'm here in a little bit. I'm going back to church, but need to do some body work right there. I'd like to do some body work on it. Somebody has, they've tried to fix it from the inside. Look at them hillbilly rivets. Regular deck screws. But I'm gonna take that out. Probably cut this out. See how I can't get in there and knock that whole dent out of there. Put the you can buy this panel in the cab corner, and I'll repair that. Man, gets me every time. The rocks are falling over there. Anyways, that's my quick little, well, say quick, that's my Sunday update on what's going on around here. But didn't get to do it today, but maybe sometime within the next week or so, we'll get that wheel cylinder replaced. With any luck, the weather will hold out. Maybe it'll even warm up, stay dry. But see, I need to get this the clamp. It's like that one over there. I need to get, actually I want to get 4 of them, because I want to replace all of them, but they're hard to find. And if I can't find them, I'm going to buy some JB Weld and some little, I'm going to try to find some like small bushings or something, and make my own little repair on them so that the clamps will hold down properly. But we're in the video right here looking at the old Sears, mistreating her. I ain't got no room in the garage for her, but may have to get in there and make some room. But there she sits. Y'all have a good one.